My name is Anastasia Tier Jackson, and I'm here to fuck shit up. I am unfiltered, coming from a place where, or from a background of be quiet, silence, don't talk about that. That shouldn't be talked about. I was sitting here dwelling on when I lost my virginity and how it all happened. It's funny, but it's not funny at all. I mean, once it happened, now you can laugh about it. It happened already, so, so many years later. I'm 37 now. I lost my virginity at 15, but how it happened was consent, I should say. He was 19. My parents had this studio because my dad was he wasn't the producer, he's more like the manager, I guess you can say. Growing up, I would think that the manager was the producer. No, the producer is the one that makes the music. The manager is the one who put the groups together. So, I remember, like, there was this group of boys, 19, 20, 21, and we had this studio in our house, so they would go to the third floor, 15-year-old, I'm 15, me and my sister, 14, stair steps apart, and when I lost my virginity and we got caught, not me and him, we didn't get caught, but my sister got caught. She was in the basement with the 19, 20-year-old. So if I'm 15, she's 14. And I just remember the aftermath of it all. Because my dad came in from work. It had to be at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Me and the 19-year-old fell asleep on the floor. This was our second night doing it. But, so the night before we did something, but we didn't get caught. But the second night that I did it with him, we got caught. We fell asleep. Like we was, okay. We fell asleep. Us falling asleep, I seen my dad coming in. But he didn't notice us on the floor. But for some odd ass reason, he goes to the basement, and my sister in the basement, and the dude hiding in the stairs. Long story short, the aftermath, the boys get caught because my dad recognized the boy that my sister got busted with. Like, damn, ain't this one of the studio niggas? And I'm like, the aftermath of it all, she got her ass beat, I got my ass beat, we had to fold clothes, we got called a couple names. And I guess I'm just gonna put it the best way I can in my mind. The dude and my dad had to get inside of the ring because my dad is a boxer, and he told him in order for him to come back into the studio, he must box him after sleeping with his 15-year-old daughter and the other dude sleeping with his 14-year-old. I just realized as an adult, as a 37-year-old, just today, there was no consequences behind what that 19-year-old did. I'm 15. I don't know no better. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't know any better. It's not like I'm being taught about sex. We were kind of in a shelter household, so if I'm seeing boys, I'm not getting any attention. Of course, I'm going to want to get some attention from a boy, but me as who I was, I'm not the type to be like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. It's always the boys like initiating. Especially a 19-year-old. What can a 15-year-old, that's why I don't understand the generation like before me, those men who would have sex with those girls who are 10 years younger than them. 14, 24, 15, 25. This boy was 19. He was in the street. He drove. He had a job and every fucking thing. I wasn't smart. I wasn't intelligent. I was goofy. My dad literally set the boy down and said, okay, you want to be with my daughter or you want to do the studio shit? But it was kind of like an humiliation. For some reason, when I was younger, my dad loved to humiliate me. To try to have power over me, I guess. I never really had a voice. Not until I got grown and my children were taken away from me. And I was finally able to be by myself and actually hash out who I was. It's like when you're surrounded by a bunch of Jezebelio spirits. And sad to say, your children too, if they take a liking to the other side than the righteous side. The Jezebelio side, if they take a liking to the Jezebelio side, they will turn on you. So sometimes you have to back away.